Hello， 大家好，今日好開心請到個靚仔。
你好，你好。
靚仔。
你好，Lisa。
你好 everybody. How do you actually pronounce your nice restaurant?
Okay, so it's not an easy one because of course we've been running the restaurant for 7 years. So the easiest way for you is to cut it in two. So you say L'envol, and then vol. L'envol. So L'envol is a metaphor where the idea was actually to make you feel like it's like a plane taking off. And the metaphor is, of course, as soon as you sit here, you're taking off for the culinary experience. Chef Olivier, Chef Feju, which is
Chef.
Exactly. And that's why that's the idea. So the owners like this name and they choose this. That's why.
Yes. So this Lan Zai, I just introduced him. Lan Zai. He's the director here. 總監啊的老闆米芝蓮好勁米芝蓮 chef. And we're going to learn about Michelin.
Yes. Exactly.
Is that you have to be fat?
No, but never trust a skin chef. Yes. So that's the first rule. So I think for me, I've been in the industry for 30 years now.
30 years.
Yeah, so I look 25, but a couple of gray hair.
You look 18.
Yeah, exactly. And you look actually also 18.
I'm just 8.
Exactly, true. And so basically the idea is it's a very amazing world which is very specific, which needs a lot of knowledge. But I think it's something passionate, which I enjoy very much. And I have to say for 30 years now, I get 27 stars in my life. But I think for me what is interesting is that it's never been boring. It's always keep evolving, changing. And I think this is what is fun as a chef to do on a daily basis.
How do you get a star?
I think, so how to get the star, first of all, I think what you need to is to having the first and the strong game plan of how you will set up your restaurant. I think, for example, every idea or every entrepreneur starts an idea that he's convinced it can work. And then he put all the organization around this idea to make it happen. For me, getting a Michelin star restaurant is the same. So you need to have knowledge. You need to, if you don't have knowledge, you need to have people who have knowledge for you. And basically, you need to, from the beginning, ask just another entrepreneur when you start a shop, what is the idea and what I want to do. So, of course, the idea as a specific for chef, you can have Michelin stars now for food, Chinese food.
Yes.
You can have any food in the world can get Michelin stars. So I think the first idea is start to find a chef who can potentially, is talented enough that he can get you a Michelin stars. Of course, then if you find the talents and I would say the quality of the chef, of course, then the second step will be to think about how do we build an experience on our team in terms of hardware to make sure that we can expect to have one Michelin stars. So I will say that the talents is the first ingredients to the recipe.
Yes.
The second is to have the game plan of thinking about what is the experience we're going to offer, who has to be aligned with the food of the chef. For example, it's very important that the restaurant, the way the restaurant looks, the people, the way they talk, the people, the way they serve you, it's actually aligned with the plates. This for me are always the strongest concepts where when you go, you feel a synergy between, hey, the look, the ambience, and the plates, and what you eat and what you drink, it's all connected in one.
Yes.
And I think this is what I'm talking about in terms of experience. This is how you have to think about experience. Yes. So as you can see, it's a lot of actually thoughts and process, and also a lot of thinking before. So, and that's why I think I suggest people when they open a restaurant, first think about all those very important components of the recipe. Otherwise, your recipe will be very difficult to handle.
Yes. I am going to tell Chef Lan Zai, Chef Olivier here, something I haven't told him before.
Yes.
I want to say I'm your fans.
Thank you.
Before I know him, I always want to book this restaurant, and it's very fancy. It's so hard to book in. Oh, it was for my birthday. It was very, very big deal. And then also, wow, I love food. I thought, wow. Every dish that comes, wow, till the end. And now I actually met the Lan Zai chef.
And so we met because I become too feiju, I eat too much, and now I need Lisa help. Thank you, Lisa, to helping me.
We can't have him too thin, otherwise we can't trust you.
Exactly, true. But maybe I send you my chef, which is double of me. double size.
Yes.
You can trust him.
Tell us, what is the hardest dish you ever cooked?
I think for me, I don't see it like this because, okay, a doctor, you can ask him what is the hardest surgery you did, right?
Yes.
For me, I don't think I can answer particularly to one dish, I will say. I think for me, it's more the process who can be hard.
Yes.
For example, some dishes, because, for example, let's go back just a little bit behind. What is French food first? French food has a very strong history.
Yes.
And a lot of, I would say, if like we compare to the foundation of a house, the foundation are very important. So if you want to build a house, you have the foundation. So French cuisine has a very strong foundation in terms of knowledge and in terms of recipe. So the second fact is the seasonality. French we're using a lot of seasons, where of course the green pea will be one month in the year. That's it. Truffle will be once a year. That's it. And we need to respect all those ingredients and those variants because they are very important. Please come. Don't be shy. Yes, exactly.
We have the,
you have the
special
caviar butter.
service. Okay. Good shot of this.
So this is the bread we are producing in L'envol, and of course, as I told you, everything has to be well thought before.
Yes.
So the first realization I came in Hong Kong is actually I realized people like soft bread. They don't like too crunchy. So for me, I will put this free bread. This is a bit crunchy, but acceptable.
I like crunchy.
Yes, me too. I like actually French in Guaylo or Westerners we like more crunchy.
Yes.
But Hong Kong people like more soft bread.
Right.
So that's why I respect the order where we have 2 soft bread here and 1 a bit more crunchy. And of course because my clientele is from Hong Kong. So I will start this one. So this is an idea where in France we have the Italian have focaccia, we have fougasse. But this is actually a very soft bread, which is basically, we use some black lemon from Iran, which are dry under the sun, who gives you an acidity. It's deep in the olive oil. Yes. So actually it's very tasty, very yummy. And the acidity of the lemon match very well with the bread as well. This is more like my hometown, which is here.
Yes, it is a German.
Yeah, so actually it's not a German, it's French. It's called bretzel.
Pretzel.
Pretzel, exactly. So
I love pretzel, but why is it in that shape?
Okay, why? Because in my hometown we do it like this, and it's not like a pretzel. Because you are right, in Germany they use it, in Austria, Switzerland they have it. So this normally in France, the real name actually in France is called Morissette. Morissette is a little bit a different name because the shape is different. And here's your champagne caviar butter.
Wow.
Perrine is working hard on this.
Very hard for this,
yes. So make sure you scrub the champagne and the caviar.
And the caviar.
And then the last one is the sourdough. And the sourdough is, of course, I know Hong Kong people love sourdough, and that's why I decided to add the sourdough.
I want to ask about this champagne butter. How do you put the champagne in there?
So basically what we do is you take a bottle of champagne, you cook it, and you reduce it.
You cook the champagne?
Yeah, you reduce the champagne. Actually, you reduce the champagne. And then we put it inside the butter. Yeah.
Wow.
Because we want to concentrate the flavor of the champagne reduce inside.
Wow, nice. And this dip.
You get
what
this is dip.
this?
Okay, so this normally you take like this. So it's a homemade quacker with some fresh herbs.
Yes.
Like this. This is not good. Don't tell Lisa. Make sure you don't tell her.
Veggie dip.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, veggie dip. Cream is a thick cream.
Thick cream with what?
Herbs.
All right. Okay. Okay. We are going to try a new dish. What is this?
Okay. So here in France and French food and fine dining, we actually always love to start with something fresh first. You know, we respect a lot the fact that a starter should be always light, very elegant, like a beautiful lady.
Yes.
And we should go step by step. So for me, this dish shows you is very fresh, very beautifully presented.
Yes.
But it's not too strong in flavors.
Not too strong in flavor.
Yeah, it's light to start with. Enjoy. Let's try.
Let me try to guess what's in here.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's try my taste. The reason why I like all this fine dining French food is there's a lot of ingredient in that little portion. They use a lot of heart and passion to make it. And I always try to guess the ingredients, which I always can't.
Yep.
The sauce. This
remind you of something?
Remind me of something. Can you give me ABC option? What?
So it's a very light crab salad.
It's a crab?
Yeah. It's a crab salad with apple, crab sauce base, and lobster and caviar crab.
the caviar as well. My goodness,
Yeah.
there's caviar everywhere.
So the caviar for me here is more to give a little bit of saltiness. Some caviar, some dishes are very focused on the caviar. This for me is more like the dish is the crab, and you add the caviar with it.
Wow, nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Caviar. All right. Okay. Ah, I see. All right. Okay, we're back.
So we are here with the beautiful red mullets.
Yes.
So the first thing I want to tell you is that I mentioned you before,
Yes.
if you want to establish a Michelin restaurant, you need to respect the seasonality.
Yes.
So here we are full in season.
Full
so
in
the pumpkin,
season.
the red
Pumpkin in
mullets
season.
is a fish which is now in season that you actually can try here. So what we do is we cook beautifully the fish. You have to enjoy it very fast because otherwise get cold.
Yes.
Exactly. And
Wow.
the flavors are very light.
Yes.
And with a beautiful pumpkin garnish.
Pumpkin garnish. So you must change your recipe all the time. I mean, your menu all the time. Every week?
Every week.
Every week change. Oh, wow, so creative. Okay, I need to eat or otherwise it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
good.
So we have here the beautiful duck Chalon. So as I told you, in France we like to start with the crab, which was very light, to the
Yes.
fish more flavorful.
Yes.
So this will be the most flavorful dish today. So we have, as you can see, we have the beautiful kale, garlic. The skin of the duck is very crispy, and we degrading the cooking where it starts to be medium, to be more
Yes.
medium rare. So this is to give you the juicy feeling of the blood in the mouth with the skin, which is crispy. So don't wait too much because the skin has to be crispy.
Cooking.
So Lisa, we are here with the Soleil à Nice. So Soleil means the sun. So you see you have the sun from Nice.
Yes.
So this is a beautiful dessert that my pastry chef Stephen Jean creates, which is actually a condense from his story and his family. So he is born Chinese, but he grew up in France. So actually you have the ingredients from France with the infusion of lemons.
Yes.
And pomelos
Yes.
and the
Pomelos.
rice cooked with milk inside.
Wow.
So it's different texture, different flavors.
Just a question,
Yes,
Chef.
yes.
Is that the restaurant have different head chef for different?
Yeah, so normally we have two kind of chef typically, or at least in the kitchen. We have the savory chef, the head chef for the kitchen, and you have the pastry chef. And then you have the chef of the wine, you have the chef of the service. Well, of course they have different names, but the chef of the wine, the chef of the service, and that's mainly all the chef you have. So four categories. You can actually even add one, which is the baker chef, or the baker, because bakery.
The bread.
The bread, because
The bread is not the same as.
No, because pastry is pastry, the bread is white. It's different.
I've always thought
It's
that
different.
pastry is the bread.
No, because for example, it will be for you saying that the dietitian is the same as
Nutritionist.
nutritionist.
Oh,
exactly.
then I get angry.
Yes, exactly. You see, that's why.
Okay,
It's
right.
different job.
Point taken.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have my dessert now.
Exactly. Enjoy.
Pudding.
Yeah, it's rice pudding. It's a
Rice pudding inside
Rice pudding.
there.
But the flavor you see is very unique.
哇！呢間餐廳真係冇得輸啊！有興趣大家嚟啦，拜拜。